smoking
Yeah.
does not mean that I am a sinner. Ask me a question, I'll give you.
Can I please zoom in on the cross? I want to see closely.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. It looks like a Ethiopian cross. It's like a very design. It's different.
Catholic Celtic cross.
So, what do you believe in?
I believe in God and only God. He's the only thing I believe in on every way, shape, or the form.
Have you had any experiences?
With God,
Yes, sir.
I would like to say I did. I had a dream where I felt like I have died, I passed away, and within the same dream, I was trying to help somebody that was reaching out from below, asking for help and saying, help me, help me. And try as I might, and I want to help them, and I'm grabbing and trying to pull them out. A hand came out and a voice told me, don't worry about it, my son. Believe in me and grab my hand. When I grabbed his hand, I felt a light, I felt alleviated. And I was no longer worried about whoever I was trying to help, because I felt that God already knew what was going to happen to them and what their fate was. So when I felt like he saved me at that moment. He's also saving them, and people do not realize how far God's love really is.
Have you had any explanation after it, like, or only what you have seen in it? Like, was it any more details about the meaning of it?
Well, to be honest, at that same moment, I had the dream a second time, and it happened again for a second day. I am thinking to myself, oh, this is a dream. When I woke up, this was a dream. But it made me feel like God is really speaking to me in my dream, because it didn't happen once, it happened twice, from one night to the next. So I believe God is real, and he's talking to me even through my dream, as I'm dreaming. Or I believe that I'm dreaming, even though I'm sleeping. But I don't know if he's actually talking to me. But since it happened twice, I believe it.
We in different countries and different languages call God in different names.
Yeah.
What names of God do you know?
To be honest, I know many names of God, how they refer God as. Yahweh, Allah, God, Jehovah. It's many different names and many different beliefs and religion. But at the end of the day, no matter how you call him, it's still that same one being. It's still that same one person. You just give him a different name. Because we can't even describe who or what God really and truly is.
If whatever it is that has created this, do you think he made mistakes?
If God made mistakes?
Yes, sir.
That's a crazy question, because I've actually thought about that. And you know what? I concluded that possibly, just possibly, that there was no mistake, and there's a reason why we are the way we are. We are who we are. You think of it as if, okay, like the most common question is, okay, if God is so perfect, then how does evil exist? And I think that The reason why evil exists is because even though God tried to create the best versions of himself as guardian angels or protectors of us or the world or the heavens, he did not instill that, because at the end of the day, we all have free will. That means you do what you think is right to you. So, the question is, if I did something like commit murder and I thought it was right to me, do I still get punished? Or was it a mistake by him? Does he actually truly know then what I was going to do before I did it? Because they always say God knows everything. He knows what you're going to do before you even do that. So if he knew I was going to do it already, does that mean that I'm already a sinner? Even though you knew that I was going to do that before I did my actions?
Okay, a question on that. What if both versions are possible?
If both versions are possible?
The one time in your life you did it and one time you didn't do it. And then he sees how he goes forward from there.
Well, I would assume that if that was the case, then that means if God knows what I'm going to do before I do it, he knows my life before I even live my life, then why create me? You know I'm going to do that. So why make me a human person who has free will? Who has free will? Why would he do that?
You say you were in between when you were trying to pull up the people and then he pulled them through you?
Yes, I was in between.
That's a good reason.
So I'm going heaven here, hell's down here. A hand comes out from hell and I'm trying to help them. But does that make me a bad person for trying to help and save a soul that's in hell and liberate him and free him from that? Does that still make me a sinner? Even though God told me, don't worry about them. Just take my hand and follow me. And I took his hand and I followed him. I don't know the fate of the person in hell. But my thing is, I tried to help. No matter what, I don't care what he did. I tried to help because I felt the pain, the anger, the suffering they felt. And it made me feel bad. My soul felt bad for it. So I wanted to help them. And God told me, basically, no. There's a reason why we're there. Basically, take my hand, and I will lead you to where you need to be. And when I took his hand, I actually felt free, to be honest.
Do you want to go to heaven or you want to come back to the Bronx?
Ha! That is crazy. If I want to go to heaven or come back to the Bronx?
Yes, sir.
Is that the question?
Yes, sir.
To be honest, if I really want to get into it, I'll come back to the Bronx.
It's the life, bro.
Oh, definitely. To the Bronx. And yes, I'm holding a beer. Yes, it's fine. And you know why? Because I guess this is what I'm saying. If everything was made by God in this earth, every single thing, detail, molecule, atoms, everything. You can look at a car, that is still God. You can look at the ground, that's still God. Earth, trees, rock, wood, everything is built and made by him. We as people, humans, discovered that and made it a scientific thing, made it scientific, and just knew how to manipulate certain things to make what we have now. Which I think is a lesson within itself by God. Question everything. I think that's his point. Question everything. I want you to question everything, but just believe in me. Believe in me. You know why you believe in me? For the reason why you're questioning everything. You're questioning everything. And once you know to the source, I am the source. How do you think you're here? How do this universe existed?
Can I ask you please, what's your name?
Alex.
So Alex, what about handball? Good things and bad things about the sport?
Oh, first off, I love handball. Favorite sport. Love it to death. Handball is my life. Actually, and to be honest, I use handball as my cardio, to work up my cardio. Handball is a great sport, awesome sport. And I just believe that when it comes to handball, we need better rules, maybe, I guess. More like rest for the line and stuff like that. But it should be a actual sport, a legitimate sport. Whether it's Olympics or whatever. But it should be an actual sport because people really compete. They really compete and they put themselves out there to show just how good they are when they compete. Always. Handball is an awesome sport. I will never leave it. I could be 90 years old, dying of cancer, and I'll still be playing handball.
What has it given to you?
What has it given to me?
Yes, sir.
Well, a lot, to be honest. It gave me a sense of freedom in a sense where, for example, somebody got me angry today and I felt like being violent. Instead of smacking the person, you know what I did? Play handball. I smacked the ball. I just pretend that that ball is the person I'm going to smack physically in real life. And it makes you play harder and better and faster. Makes you more agile. Because it's like shadow boxing. You're trying to outbox yourself. Shadow boxing. And you're trying to dodge yourself. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So it builds my reflexes. Keeps me on my toes. I'm doing cardio at the same time. So I'm burning fat, losing, getting lean. Also, I'm preventing from hurting somebody, because instead of me hurting somebody, I just hurt the ball. Hurt the ball. Don't hurt the person. That's how I take my anger out. That's what got me out of trouble. Handball got me out of trouble from a lot of situations. A lot of situations.
You got some good friends?
Awesome friends.
Nice.
As a matter of fact, most of the friends I met is through handball. Because we share the same similar aspect. Like, even if it's different beliefs that we have or whatever, we still share that one thing. We take our anger out in handball. Let's take it out there. Let's slap that. Beat me in handball. Beat me in the game. Who's better? Who's faster, And after that, we actually go like this. Give each other a hand, a pound. Oh, you got me. I got you next time. Well, I guess you got me next time. Give him a hand as well.
Yes,
and
good
be
man.
like, wow,
Good
good game.
game, bro.
You don't talk crap. You be like, yo, good game. See you next time. That's a healthy way of even dealing with violence. Find something, a sport or something that you enjoy, even if it's competitive. That even though you're being competitive, whether you win or lose, that the person can come to you and tell you, you made a good thing. That was a great game. Oh, and you could be like, and let's say you lost, and you'll be like, I got you next time. But guess what? You didn't punch him, you didn't smack him, you didn't disrespect him. You gave him the hand and said, I'll see you next time.
Nice.
On the game, not by violence, not by shooting you, stabbing you, nothing like that at all. Handball is a great sport. awesome sport in the world, to me. I play baseball, football, sports in general, but handball was not considered a legitimate sport. Was the best sport I ever played in my life.
Man, this was good. Do you have any questions? If you have any, like, any suggestions?
Not really, but I would say this for anybody from any religion you come from, any religion, doesn't matter what religion you are from. Understand that I don't think, me personally, any Bible from any religion should be taken very personal, like strict. The Bible, to me, is literally just a book that's trying to tell you the basics of life. Just respect life. Bible to me is this. Break it down. Bible. Basic instructions before leaving earth. It's basic. I don't care what your God name is, or my God name is, or anybody's God name is, or any Bibles you ever read in your life for any religion. It could be anything. Did you get the message? It's the message in the Bible. Get the message. Because every Bible is telling you the same message. You're just not paying attention.
Alex, are you using this app, the artificial intelligence, the ChatGPT one?
No, I'm talking like right now, like myself.
No, like on your phone. This app, the ChatGPT, is like artificial
If I
intelligence.
use it?
Yes, sir.
No, why? I don't understand why I would use that. First off, artificial intelligence cannot understand human emotions.
Mm-hmm.
It's artificial for a reason. It's made up. A robot or anything electronic for that matter can't ever understand how the heart truly feels, because they don't have a heart. We do. So when a heart pumps at a certain rate, or for whether it's from danger or from love, or something, we feel that. They don't have that. They don't know how to feel about that. They don't have that. We actually have emotions. They don't. They just try to calculate what they think on the way you should react. What you think is logical for them. But emotions is always better, because I can have somebody, let's say, stab me right now. And maybe they didn't even mean to stab me. Or maybe they was forced to. I'm hurt, obviously. But, the day I go to confront the person, maybe I have anger in my eyes already, and in my heart. Stab me, I feel hurt. I'll be like, you try to take my life. And before I go and do the same, and he tells me why, see, I have an option right now. I can either understand from my heart, my soul. Should I do that? And he actually gave me a good reason to why, and he didn't do it because he had something against me. It's because he was forced to, because his life or his family was in danger. Maybe I could forgive him for that. But me listening, I can understand and choose on my own. Artificial intelligence will tell you, do with him. Because they don't feel what we feel. He tried to end you and him first, because he might do it again.
You mentioned the Bible that you should read it and take it to your heart. But I want to ask you, since you mentioned also different God's names, I want to...
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Cut it out?
Yeah, for a second.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No, say after that. Okay. What, you something again?
Yeah, you just speak
Alright.
your mind. Speak
So
your
what's the
mind.
question again? Where I left off at?
Yeah, I was asking you, since you mentioned the Bible that you have to take it to your heart.
Yes. Are you talking about AI?
No. I skip on that for a minute. I wanna
Okay,
go. I wanna
sure.
go back to the Bible. You mentioned the Bible, right?
Okay, yes, sir.
So, since you mentioned also Allah, like, have you ever tried to see the Quran, because it's so similar to the Bible? Like, there's so many similar people, same stories, slightly different names.
Yes, most definitely. And that is exactly why I said what I said. See, because people go to the Quran, people go to the King James Version, everybody goes to... There's so many different religions I can't even explain. The Torah, even, like, it's too many different versions of the Bible from different religions. So the real question is, how do you know, truly know? Because I understand you read your Bible, whatever religion you're from, you read your Bible. Oh, I believe that, and I get it, and I understand it. But who is to say that your Bible is the actual, true words of God? When every Bible, when you can actually research this, Google however you want to, is written by man. It's written by man. A man can tell you, perfect example. As I'm talking to you right now, I can literally get a book and write whatever it is I think might happen in the future. Right?
Yes.
That just might happen to the future. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I'm going to write what I think is going to happen in the future. Right? Now, mind you, I'm not a prophet. I'm just a person. It's just me. And I write this book. And I never gave you a date when it's going to happen. Never tell you when it's going to happen. Just know that it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. But I never give you a date. Doesn't that sound a little bit... Would that make you skeptical a little bit? I'm like, okay, this is going to happen. But everybody wants to know when. No Bible tells you exactly when it's going to happen. Never does.
Can I give you one idea?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the body usually after it dies is kind of slightly heavier.
Say it again?
The body, the person when it dies, the body itself is slightly heavier than before.
Yes. That might, to be honest, I kind of don't believe that, for the fact that if you think about it, real life now,
Yes.
everything we drink, consume, and eat comes to mouth, throat, intestines. Makes us heavier. We have muscles. We have a skeleton. We have intestines. We have innards. So if we die and all that disappears, how does bones, everything's gone, it's still heavier than every weight that we had when we was alive? How is that even possible? There's no way it could be heavier. Logically speaking, there's no way. It's like saying I can, this car is the way it is,
Yes.
but if I take the engine out, it's heavier.
Yes.
What? Makes no sense. I don't see the logic behind that. See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you saying like when we pass away, when we die, And if our soul, if that's a real thing, that our soul actually leaves our body and becomes lighter, then I'd be like, there's a plausible explanation for that. We have a soul. That soul might be like 5 grams of weight. But when we die, we lost just 5 grams of weight. Maybe your soul left. And it could be like a proof maybe that yes, something does leave your body. That 5 grams left your body. And then your physical body then starts to deteriorate and disintegrate and become, nothing but dust, dirt. Back to where you was first made from, the dirt.
What if the judgment day happens for each one of us when we close our eyes and the light goes off?
Are you asking what judgment day would be like for people?
Like, whenever you die, that's when you are judged. That's when it's the end of it. I do believe that, but not too. I question that a little bit. Nice.
Not too entirely, because like I said earlier, like let's say for example, 10 Commandments.
Yes, sir.
Don't kill, don't steal, don't. Let's say you raised in a village where when you was born, all you know is kill and eat for people. You was born a cannibal because you was raised by a cannibalistic family. So to you,
yes,
it's always been, no, that's how it's supposed to be. Nobody ever told you different. Never taught you different. Do you still go to hell, even though you was raised that way, and you even know what that is? You even know what you're doing is wrong. You still go to hell? Wouldn't that be freaking weird? That God's going to judge you on something, and He placed you supposedly, because He knows everything, placed you in that situation. Well, He knows you're going to eat people, kill people to eat them, and be a cannibal, but send you to hell. Because you never learned nothing else aside from that. Now, I can see if you did, then you will understand the difference, and then you can get it for yourself.
Do you think I have a two-part question.
Sure.
Heaven and hell, man. I just lost it. Sorry, bro. I will just come right back.
If heaven or hell is real, maybe?
Yes, the hell, the reality of it, that was probably invented, in my opinion. Because I want to ask you this question is,
Yes.
do you are supposed to fear God?
Well, to be honest, my personal opinion, yes. Fear God. But not fear Him in the sense that you should like know that He's going to put you to damnation. It's just fear Him in the sense that you know that He made you. You are who you are because of Him. So, therefore, if He's giving you free will and He knows who you are, He's giving you a choice. I'm gonna put him for example, I'm gonna put him in a bad predicament. He's doing great in life, but I'll put him in a bad predicament right now. In the worst predicament ever. If he believes in me, let me see what he actually do when he's in that bad predicament. How is he? How's God gonna respond to me in whatever action I take at that moment? For example, I was always rich, healthy, great. Book of Job, perfect example. He had everything. Family, wealth. His life was perfect. And so in the Bible, and I say it like this with quotations, not to be offensive, but it says that Lucifer, which mind you, was the right hand man of God. Lucifer means the light bringer, son of the morning, light, the shining light. Understand that's who Lucifer is. It's crazy, but that's his title. But yet he's the devil. But he's the son of the morning, the light bringer. Think about that. But he's in hell, casted away from God. From God. Send him down. You know why?
He was giving free apples away.
He was giving information that we should not know. But the fact that he went against him and decided to throw himself as an equal to God, he did not like that. Just like, and I kind of understand it. It's like a father to a son. I am your father. You're not to go against me. Son went against father. And what do fathers do when a son go against them? You punish them.
Kick him out of the house.
Make him an example. So why you shouldn't do that? Right? Now, maybe, supposedly, the devil, honestly speaking, doesn't actually lie to you. He doesn't lie to you. He actually telling you the truth. What makes it evil is in how you portray it in the way he says it to you. Is the way he says it to you. We're just not smart enough to understand what he's saying. It's like a puzzle. It's like a riddle. I could tell you, like, for example, tell you, yo, you should kill him. He's gonna kill your family. And he's probably telling you the truth. And he's telling you the truth. Yes, you should kill him. Because he's gonna kill your family. Because he's telling you that he's gonna kill his family. He's telling you, your family is going to die through that man's hands. And he's telling you the truth. Here's the difference. God will be like, don't. It's going to happen. Forgive that. Be true. Cleanse your soul. Follow me. Where Lucifer will tell you, why? You killed your family. Why do you want to forgive that? Why don't you want to kill him? Wouldn't you want to kill him? You don't want him to pay for what he's done to your family and to you? You actually don't want that? Your soul tell you yes, definitely. But God says, if you believe in me, trust me. Don't do that. Because by you obeying me being your father, your creator, I will make sure that no matter how they passed away and who did it, they will always be in my kingdom and safe from all evil after they pass. It's all about choice. See?
Can I ask you a different question?
Yes.
So let's give God a break. Can I ask you, what's your problem, Alex? What is your problem
With
with whatever.
Religion in general, maybe?
Yes, sir.
Or
Yeah.
in general?
Yeah, general and specific if you want to go. Wherever you want to
Okay.
go.
I am truly not a religious person.
Mhm.
I am just open-minded. I ask a lot of questions. I question a lot of things. I've read a lot of Bibles. And like I said before, every Bible actually has the same message. The problem is, to be honest, the same message is this, just to iterate, to be fair. It's just to believe in this one higher being, which is God, Jehovah, Yahweh, Allah, whatever you want to call him. It's still that one person. Just different names, but it's still the higher being. You still talking about the creator. Anything up to that, maybe you should question it. Maybe you shouldn't. And I am nobody to say what you should or should not question. If you believe your faith, that's good for you, you know. As long as it leaves you in the right path. As long as whatever you believe is in the right path, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Just know that if every religion and every Bible in existence that is pertaining to religion, if you believe in that one being, then just believe in that one being and know that you know what's wrong, you know what's right. Follow the step.
When you say fear him, can you love somebody you fear? Like loving somebody that punishes you. Can you truly love somebody that you fear?
That's a funny question. So, you know what? Let me put it this way. At least to my understanding. I don't ever want to love somebody that I fear. I'd rather love you and respect you. Yes. Love and fear, no. If I fear you, that means I'm scared of you. I'm afraid. So I have to follow your bidding because my life is in danger. So I have to, it's like an order, like a command. Which makes things complicated because if God is like that, and that's really what God says, then that means we're slaves to God. And we actually don't have free will because we have to do what he says or we'll just burn in hell. Now, if it wasn't like that, it doesn't matter what we do in life. What God would judge you from is the balance of how much bad you did compared to how much good you did. And that will give you passage to heaven. But if you're too much bad and good, you always been like killing and robbing people, then, well, you know, where are you gonna go? I'm like, that's the punishment of a father. You do good, you get your gifts. You do bad, you don't get your gifts from Christmas. You're gonna get cold.
Anything else would you like to add, Mr. Alex?
I actually want to add this. So, before anything, anybody say anything, 'cause I'm pretty sure people's watching this, it's fine. But my thing is, I don't care what religion anybody has. I don't judge. I don't discriminate. I have nothing against anything like that. What I'm saying is, if you actually truly believe in something, yes, follow suit. But also realize that when you're doing something wrong and you know your heart is wrong, just don't do it. Because it's not even in your God's plan. We should all treat each other good, respect each other, live happy and in harmony. And God bless everybody in every religion, shape, or form.
Thank you, man.
You know, brother.
That was a good one. Thank you.